On YouTube, this video series is going to be on an 05 Civic fuel pump. Mine's a special edition, so it has black and gray leather. Y'all know how nice that is. Texas heat and black leather. Love it. Alright, you're going to need what I got here. Sorry, it's so sunny. Is 3/8 drive for that. A 10 and a 12 millimeter. So you can get to that back seat. I'll show you how to get to it. Preferably use something like this, which I bought off Amazon, I think. I don't remember, but it's cheap, but it's metal, and it's, you know, all you're doing is unscrewing the cap, and that's all you need. You could use a screwdriver and a hammer, but you could take a chance on breaking it that way. So just the big heads up on that. But get one of these if you got time. If you got a leaking fuel pump just at the top, but your pump is actually still working, then don't buy a whole new pump like I did. Wasted a lot of money. You can buy the top, and I'll link it. I'll try to link it in the description sometime soon, where I bought it from. It's just a top. Basically, you replace the parts, plug it, and it should be good. So, through hell. But yeah, it's this is the original pump, and all I did was disconnect these wires here and connected those black hoses right there. There you go. And that wire right there in the back. And yeah, that's it. So we're going to put this one back in. Alright, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's working on their car. First thing you want to do is relieve the pressure off your gas cap. Then what you want to do is on the line of your fabric or your leather like this, reach down in there, feel the bolt right there. I feel it right on the lineup of that fabric right there. You'll feel it. I believe that's a 10. So I got a long extension here just to be sure. Alright. Don't worry about the bolt. When you pull the seat up, you can get to it. Just loosen it, take it out of the way. Move all your toys out of the way. Now, on the seat, mine is pretty easy. It's got a couple of clips here in the front, and it is bolted to the back. So just pull up, boom. Next, take the 4 screws off that are covering your fuel pump. I just happen to have a nice DeWalt drill I got for Christmas. My wife gave it to me. Got very lucky because I usually just do Harbor Freight tools. So boom. Move the cap out of the way. You see there's a plug right there. Just grab the plug. Pull up on it. Move this out of the way. This is where you have to be very, very careful. This little plastic retainer that goes on the clip is very, very sensitive. Next, you want to set up your little wrench set, or you know, if you have a tool that you can make and get around that ring and pry it that way. So lefty loosey, righty tighty. I'm gonna do that and we'll get back to it. Alrighty, I took the cap off and pulled the old fuel pump out. Since I'm not gonna reuse it, I just yanked it and it basically just broke apart. So what you want to do is on your old fuel pump or your new fuel pump, whichever, is it goes at an angle, at a rectangular angle. What you do is try to swerve it out that way. There's your lever you measures your gas with, and it lets you know at the top that, oh man, it's been a while since I worked in cars. So try to do this one-handed so y'all can see. Alright, there it goes. Have your fuel sticking out that way, your plug in the back like that. Keep in mind your seal is still right here, so just be careful when you put it back. I think it's because it's been stretched out so many times, because I checked the diameter and it seems to be fine, but I don't know. Alright, when you lay it back down in there, you'll see that it lays right back in the same spot. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it real quick, put the cap on, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. Got the cap on. When you're holding the pressure down, on there, check the outer lip, because your seal can pop out. Make sure you tuck it in. You tuck your seal in right when you're trying to wedge it, wiggle it. Tuck your seal in, push and hold it down. Grab your ring and start threading it down where you put pressure on it. That way you can hold that seal in place. There we go. Let it build up pressure. And just so you know, that other fuel pump that I had gave me 96 miles for half a tank. So that's how I know I had to change it back. So I'm on a little fuel right now, so it's probably a little higher than half, but if you don't flat brown, it'll be half. So if you're getting 100 miles, for a half tank, that's not right. You should get around at least 130, 140 at least for a half tank. I filled up to the very, very top. So I knew that other fuel pump was just put your seat back. You hear that drill top out, that's when you know to stop. Now, just put your, see that? All cracked up. I tried to put some weld on it, some liquid weld. It did not work. A month later, started leaking again. So, just make sure you put everything back right. Put your seat back. Clip it in place. Make sure your seat belts are out. And no one's in the back seat of my car, but Alright guys, I don't know if y'all have seen it sideways or whichever, but yeah, that's all the seats back in and everything. So, just pull your seat belts out, put the bolt right back on that etching right there. Just pull the seat down, look, put it on an extension, and well, bam. Yes, there's a lot of construction going on at my house, but that's how you do it. Also want to let y'all know too, if y'all could, if you found this helpful, and I probably don't, I'm trying to make a little extra money, so I can help my mom, but y'all can pitch in a little bit, PayPal to my mom's account, just 50 cents or $1 from each of y'all. If y'all get 20,000 views, all I'm asking for is a quarter, 50 cents or $1 to help my mom, and her email will be linked in the description. If y'all can do that, I really appreciate it, to help my moms out. So peace, love, and stay happy, stay fixing your car.